Just Antoine here with Help Keep America Safe. Tonight we're going to be talking about mental health of our first responders. And this is near and dear to my heart. Um, and I'm really excited to be able to share this information and have this conversation with my audience about the need for us to really look at what we're doing with our first responders. Okay. As a nation, as a world, we definitely need to look at the mental health and spectrum of things because people are doing strange things because of what's going on between their ears. And if we're going to really keep America safe, we definitely have to address this mental health issue. Not, but tonight's podcast, we're not going to focus on the mental health of America as a whole, but we're going to look at the first responders. And I'm starting an initiative where we're going to get mental health specialists, healthcare specialists to assist in talking with our first responders on a weekly basis. So my vision is to get have mental health care specialists all across the nation join and donate 2 hours per week of their time to the first responders. And by doing this, they get the name of their practice on our website. Okay, so they get something for actually giving back to our community and just makes basically helping keep America safe. And so, but our first responders, they go from one trauma scene to the next trauma scene to the next trauma scene. And if you don't have a sufficient outlet or someone to talk to who can give you advice on how to cope with some of those things that you experience as a first responder, then you can find yourself in a bad, dark space. And so you with our police officers, they serve and protect. But just think about it: if they are not mentally stable themselves, they're not able to make a decision on their feet, right? That's healthy for the people of America, right? And so if we're wanting our officers and first responders to show up at our homes, at our places of businesses, when things are happening to us or around us, we want we want their best self to show up. We don't want them to be intoxicated. We don't want them to be on drugs or anything like that. We want them to be sound of mind, have sound of mind, and be able to make decisions. I had an opportunity. I'm in the greater Houston area, and I had an opportunity to take a course which allows Houstonians and those in the greater Houston area to look at the Houston PD, police department. And I think it was 13 weeks. We met once a week and they showed us all the aspects. It's a citizen police academy. and they show you all Houston Citizen Police Academy, and they show you all the different aspects of the Houston Police Department. And seeing those and having experienced that, I already knew and felt in my heart that they went through things, right? But being up close and personal with them and seeing the various aspects of what they deal with, I actually got a chance to do a ride along in this program, and you really get to see that they wear so many hats, just like our educators, right? I am an educator, and I taught for a number of years in the public school system, and we had to wear a lot of hats. And so I knew that police officers are dealing with the same people that we had to deal with in the classroom, but now they got guns, knives, they're on drugs and things of that nature. So that in itself is scary, right? And so we have to get to that place where we really value not only we value everybody, but especially our first responders. And I want to open it up to the nation so that any of us can get aid and assistance with mental health issues and things of that nature. But we're just going to focus right now on the first responders. And what we want to do is give them a free 15-minute call per week that they can pick up the phone and call one of our professionals that have partnered with us here at Security Info Source, that has partnered with us to help keep America safe with our first responders. And so we want to be able to do that. We want, if they need additional help, if they find that they like a particular healthcare specialist and they want to do that, that information can be found on our website, and it just makes it easier, right? A lot of times what happens is, if I'm a police officer and I had a tough day because I had to handle some tough situations while working, I go home and I don't want to talk to my family members about what happened because they probably can't handle it, and they probably don't want me to continue to do the job that I love. So I got to hide it from them, or I just can't express myself freely about what's going on with that group of people, my family. Then if I talk about it at work to the specialist that they hire to talk to, they may sit me down and I don't get to work and do the things that I love because they're concerned about me, which is not a bad thing, but a lot of the cops want to stay on the streets. Okay. And so that's not something that they want to be. They don't want to be set at a desk or given a leave because of some mental situations that they're having to handle. And so they may not reveal everything that's going on with them to those specialists that are within the department. So now they find themselves joking about with each other because they're a family, they're a close-knit group. And so they find themselves joking among each other, trying to mask the pain and the sometimes gloom, and traumatic experience that they have went through. And some of them find themselves taking, drugs, to just be blunt, find themselves taking drugs and or drinking excessively. Hopefully when they get off, but it still spills over when they come on duty. or they're working extra jobs and they don't really have time because they've built their lifestyle up to the lifestyle of the extra jobs, or EJs as they call them, that they take on. And so they end up working a lot of hours per week. And then when they are on their regular job, it's hard to really be the best that you can be on that job and really make the best decisions that you have to make, immediate decisions. You have to be the doctor, you have to be the lawyer, you have to be the referee, the coach, all these things as a police officer, especially in our inner cities or any place where there's a high crime rate. Okay, so that's our goal, is to really put together a group of healthcare specialists, mental health care specialists that can assist us in steering our first responders away into the right direction to maintain a healthy mental space, that they can, when they respond to the needs of America, they can respond in a sound mind. So that's my goal: help keep America safe through our mental health for our first responders. You'll hear more about this initiative that I'm launching, but for now, that's it, and we'll see you at the top. I'm Just Antoine. Feel free to like, subscribe, and join my elite club, because I got some special podcasts that I'm putting together for you all. So be blessed, and we'll see you at the top. Bye for now.